The Assembly of the African Union Heads of State and Government has appointed President William Ruto as the chairperson for institutional reforms. The head of state will be tasked with providing political leadership in the implementation of the Comprehensive Institutional Reform Initiative that started in the year 2016. President Ruto takes over from President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, who previously held the position.
President William Ruto has been picked as the new Africa Union champion for institutional reform at the ongoing Assembly of the African Union Heads of State and Government in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. This involves reforming the structure, functioning and focus of the African Union Commission, AU organs and specialized agencies to be more effective and efficient in managing the programs of the African Union. The president, who attended the Presidential Dialogue on Global Financial Institutions Reform in Addis Ababa, called for the reform of the global financial system, saying it is an urgent agenda for Africa and the entire global south.
I hope our discussions here today will yield innovative approaches and new collaborations across our countries, within our regions, as we also focus on eliminating trade barriers that impede the movement of goods, that impede the movement of services across our borders.
He stated that Africa is not seeking special treatment, but simply calling for fairness, especially in the wake of climate change and other global challenges.
We import food worth close to $80 billion every year to our continent, a continent with 60% of arable agricultural land that is not cultivated. It speaks volumes of what we need to do, because we know what we should be doing. And we have the potential to become a global agricultural powerhouse and a net exporter of food.
The head of state also noted that developing countries are struggling to fund climate adaptations. In addition to the structural reforms, President Ruto said they fully support changes to the voting structure.
Developing countries will need between $215 billion and $387 billion a year for adaptation during this decade. The gap in climate finance is compounded by debt crisis facing many African countries. Consequently, a significant portion of government revenue is allocated to debt servicing rather than climate action.